Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Thank you for joining us today. Today we'll be speaking about NIO, large amount of auto chips shipped. Please watch the entire video to figure out all the details. And guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and click the bell notification. Alright then, let's get started. It's been significantly more difficult for automotive investors to predict when these supply chain concerns would be resolved. However, Chinese electric vehicle manufacturer NIO and chip maker Semiconductor Manufacturing International show promise for the sector. On Friday, Suzhou Yunti Semiconductor Co. Ltd. said it had completed a 100 million yuan (15.7 million) round A fundraising. New Alliance Capital, Shenzhen, Innovance Tech, and Summit Capital are among the investors in this round. Shomi Yangtze River Industry Fund Partnership Enterprise, a previous investor, participated. This round of funding will be utilized to invest in the research and development and commercialization of auto-level chips, such as ASIL-D safety devices used in automotive electric drives and domain controllers. Yuntu Semiconductor, founded in July 2020, is a fabless automotive chip business. Its core team has nearly 2 decades of experience designing automotive semiconductors. It only took 15 months to complete the R&D and tape out of 4 card chips, demonstrating its technical strength to its clients through high-quality goods. Its first 32-bit MCU chip serial products, the YTM32B1L, have been manufactured and are primarily utilized in sensor control, EPS, T-box, TPMS, seat, electric tailgate, car window, and smart lighting. Many market analysis firms anticipate that the chip scarcity will endure until the end of 2022, and some even forecast that it will not end until 2027. In this sense, the external environment has given Yuntu Semiconductor new chances. Orders for the NIO ET7 will begin on January 20, 2022. Here are some reasons why those orders will potentially exceed 100,000 by 2022. Over 500,000 people have expressed an interest in the high-luxury market. ICE exists for various reasons: national and municipal legislations, levies, and driving restrictions by time and region, as discussed further below. Although demand for premium luxury automobiles is higher than ever, Mercedes-Benz, BMW, and Audi (BBA) sales have fallen by around 25% from past levels of 2 million per year. ET7 is well positioned to seize the lion's share of the lost 500,000 ICE BBA sales. BBA EV sales and offerings have been abysmal, resulting in NIO sales being more significant than BBA EV sales combined. ET7 will be a part of the solution to NIO's SUV-only problem. By MIC 2025, the leased Audi A6 fleet will be replaced by 2025. ET7 is the ideal Audi A6 replacement for national, state, and local governments. Chinese car rental enterprises and taxi fleets will adopt purchasing practices aligned with MIC 2025 to boost ET7 sales. The statistics don't lie when it derives from NIO's requirement from a premium luxury car. Sedans account for 80% of overall Xpeng Motors sales. Tesla's Model 3 vehicle is the world's best-selling EV. BBA has dominated the premium luxury sedan sector globally for decades. The ET7 sedan offers a powerful new dynamic to NIO's commercial viability. ET7 is the ideal EV for riding the Chinese S-curve. 3 million Chinese EVs will be sold in 2021. 4.5 million sales are obtained by annualizing November 2021 sales of 378,000. EV sales in 2022 might reach 6 million, more than double those in 2021. Current policies and demand ensure that. There's no reason why NIO sales cannot double from 2021 to 2022 based on this fact alone, and the ET7 is the ideal new model addition to ride this EVS curve. Regulations in major Chinese cities are slanted toward wealthy buyers with good EV products. BYD, Tesla, XPEV, Li, and NIO are all capacity constrained. Currently, they may sell as many electric vehicles as their supply chain and capacity constraints allow. Remember, VW, BBA, and others are having difficulty selling their EV vehicles in China because the Chinese buyer is not naive and recognizes a defective product. They were considering the city of Shanghai. In December 2021, 204,863 consumers took part in the vehicle plate bid auction, with 11,368 victors paying an average of RMB 91,021 to obtain one of the restricted numbers of vehicle plates available. Similar bid auction rules can be seen in at least 7 other significant Chinese cities. In addition to paying RMB 91,000 for a vehicle plate, buyers must pay an additional 10% vehicle purchase tax when purchasing ICE vehicles. It's no surprise that BBA ICE sales are falling despite robust core demand for cars. So, in the top luxury class, it means you've already paid RMB 130,000 before even paying for the vehicle itself, with only 1 in 18 chances of getting to that point. Without question, car ownership in China is a pastime of the more prosperous middle class. In December, almost 190,000 Shanghai customers failed to obtain vehicle plate licenses despite offering large sums of money, a ready-made buyer list ideal for ET7's upcoming launch. Shanghai has the largest EV market in China. It is also a market in which NIO is the market leader, with 5 NIO houses. Traveling on elevated freeways and time-of-day driving regulations impose significant restrictions on out-of-city ICE vehicle plates. All excellent reasons to obtain an ET7 green vehicle plate in Shanghai and other big cities. NIO is the only firm that can deliver an EV for more than RMB 300,000 while still qualifying for government subsidies due to battery swap. With BOSS, battery switch, and government subsidies, NIO gives you a price entry advantage of approximately RMB 80,000 to 100,000 with no need to pay RMB 130,000 only to reach the stage of buying a nice vehicle. A significant pricing advantage of about RMB 200,000 for ET7 and other NIO EVs over ICE is substantial. The Chinese are used to automobile lotteries. 3.5 million Beijing residents took part in the Beijing car lottery, with a 1 in 100 chance of winning. The Shanghai bid auction had 200,000 participants, with the winning bidder receiving RMB 91,000. Many people engage in at least 7 to 8 additional significant cities. Millions of Chinese people want the opportunity to own a car and have the money to do so. ET7 has a healer for supply chain issues. With ET7, you no longer have to worry about dozens of chips being required, with any one of them being a possible supply chain issue limiting deliveries. The addition of 4 NVDA or SoC chips and a QCOM 5G Snapdragon digital cockpit chip will significantly ease ET7 chip supply chain difficulties. Without a doubt, CATL, NVIDIA, and QCOM will have been given lengthy lead dates on ET7 supply chain requirements. On January 20th, NIO will begin locking in ET7 orders. According to all current evidence, there will be a flood of orders. The first order will be delivered on March 28, 2022. Delivery dates will be pushed back to April, May, and June. Our Chinese friends who order 2 to 3 weeks after January 20th may be able to give a decent indicator of A. Total ET7 orders, and B. ET7 monthly manufacturing rate. Well, that's all we have for today. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until we see you next time, ciao!